Hey guys, Jay Torres once again coming at you with another legend from the 2019 Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame. The man himself, James Bouie Fisher. Tell us, let's hear about your career. Let's start off by your amateur career. What brought you into the game, and how many amateur fights did you have?
Well, actually, I'm not a fighter. I just did a lot of match work for Bernard Hopkins. My father, Bouie Fisher, was his trainer. I worked side by side with him for over 30 years, going back to the 80s with Jesse Thunder Ferguson. Here in Atlantic City, we won the ESPN heavyweight championship tournament they had back then. We beat Buster Douglas. And from that point on, I worked with him all the way throughout until Bernard came to my dad in the late 80s. I've been ever since.
Wow. So you were a cornerman?
I did most of Bernard's consulting, management, set up all his camps. I did all that type of stuff. And I was my father's right hand. Everything my father had, I was there to provide.
Unbelievable. And so, being inducted into the Hall of Fame, what does that mean for you? And what are some of the projects that you have currently going on with the boxing?
Actually means a lot for me for my father to be inducted, because I know for over 60 plus years, he dedicated his life to the sport. And not only did he dedicate it, like it was a lot of blood, sweat, a lot of tears that he shed for his fighters. Like he loved boxing. You know, he started training fighters at 18 years old, didn't stop till he passed away. Like he passed away at 83, but he stopped like when he was 80. That's a long time to be in the game. So he paid his dues to be honored here in Atlantic City. Plus, not only is he from Philadelphia, but he lived right down the highway in Berlin, New Jersey. So he's Atlantic City home. This was his hometown, Atlantic City.
Unbelievable. Wow. So on behalf of your father, what was your most memorable memory of him inside of the ring? Do you remember seeing him in the ring and getting into actions or anything like that?
I was at mostly all the fights. My father was engaging. But the most memorable, the most historical fight for him was when Bernard Hopkins dismantled Phyllis Trinidad, because my father put together a perfect blueprint to beat such a fighter. Trinidad was a warrior.
Yes.
He was a killer when Bernard fought him. You know, but my father watched his tapes. He dismantled his movements. He figured out that Trinidad had to set before he throw that killer punch, and Bernard never gave him a chance to set. My father told him, give him movement and jab. And that's how Bernard basically ran the clinic. Trinidad might have won 2 rounds in that fight.
That was unbelievable.
But to see my father's emotions after that fight was amazing, because not only that, it was a unified middleweight championship. The Sugar Ray Robinson trophy was given out. And my father's favorite fighter of all times is Sugar Ray Robinson. My father used to wear a white sash around his neck. If you watch old tapes of Bernard, that was a belt that Sugar Ray Robinson gave him when he fought in Philadelphia off of his robe. My father treasured it until he died. So for Bernard to win that Sugar Ray Robinson trophy and beat Trinidad, I've never seen him more happy. And that same year, 2001, on the pinnacle of all that, he became Trainer of the Year for the whole world.
Wow.
So,
and what year was this?
2001.
2001 Trainer of the Year, Mr. Bouie. Mr. Fisher.
Yes, sir. Off the back of the Trinidad victory.
Wow, unbelievable. So you have your family here with you. Can we say hi to them right quick?
Yes,
introduce us to this young man over here. Come on over here. Stay plugged in over there.
This is my son, Jay English Fisher.
How you doing, Mr. Fisher?
He's named after his grandfather. His grandfather's name was English Bouie Fisher. So I gave him his middle name. My father's name is his middle name because his birthday is similar. And he's following his footsteps. He's an actor. He's been on the ID channel. He's been on TV One. On Tuesday, he's shooting a movie in Philadelphia called
We Need to Talk.
We Need to Talk.
We Need to Talk. Okay,
yes,
you guys need to check that out. We Need to Talk.
We Need to Talk. It's a star-studded movie that's coming out. Should be coming out later in the year with Trey Channing from The Wire. That's him.
Wow, check that out.
Yeah,
so do we have Instagram or YouTube or anything like that yet?
Yeah.
My Instagram is Jade, JAIDE_English.
Wow, look at that. Let me ask you something. How long you been acting, and how did you get involved in the acting thing?
So I've been acting since I was 6 years old, and I got involved when I was in kindergarten, we had our first school play, which was called No Turkey for Perky. And I played the grandpa, and ever since I've loved acting.
Oh, I see you as a grandpa. That'd be funny as heck. Were you there?
Right now I'm 13 years old.
So you've been acting 7 years?
Yes.
7 years.
Wow. So what do you think? Are you thinking, so you're just acting? Do you have any talents? Do you your hobbies? What do you do?
Acting is pretty much my main
That's awesome. No boxing. No boxing.
No, he trained for a minute under Bouie Ennis, one of the greatest trainers in Philadelphia right now.
Get out of here,
Yeah,
did you?
Bougie's,
So you can throw a jab in the hook, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a son named Bouie Ennis.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar. He's the next world champion. Last
Get out
name
of here.
Ennis.
Really?
Yeah,
What's his
Bougie.
record right now?
He's undefeated. He just fought on ESPN a couple months ago.
Oh,
Stop the
yeah.
guy. He's good.
We got to
man.
check that guy out. I want to meet your daughter and your wife, but first your daughter. Come on in. Now, I know little girls are way more talented than little boys. So I want to know what your talent is.
So I can read. I can read real good.
You're a reader? You're a reader? How old are you? Let me guess. I'd say you're about 7?
Great guess.
7 years old. And I say you read about, fourth grade level?
Fifth.
Fifth grade
Fifth
level.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a very good reader. You must read a lot of books. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is. I have a lot of them. Actually.
You do. Well, let me ask you what your favorite animal is.
My favorite animals are unicorns.
Unicorns. Those are my daughter's favorite. That's a favorite dog. Yeah, that's a great animal. It's a pleasure to meet you. And who is your role model? Who do you look up to? Who's your favorite person in the whole world? Is it this guy? It's this guy? Awesome. Thank you so much, sweetheart. All right, and tell them what your name is.
My name is Journey.
Journey what?
Journey.
I'm Amira Fisher.
Journey.
Amira Fisher.
Wow. Well, you're lovely. Thank you so much for your time. All right?
You want
Can I get y'all's picture?
Yeah, sure.
no, Journey.
Awesome. All right, last one. Thank you guys for your time. All right. And your name?
Vanette.
Vanette. Okay. Hey guys, we got Vanette here. Vanette is the wife of Mr. Fisher here. So when did you guys meet and how did y'all meet? Did you see him fight?
Want me to tell the story?
Yeah, you tell the story.
We met
Mine's gonna be a little different.
16 years ago.
16 years ago. Okay.
Yes, and she was riding down the street. I saw her in the car. I said, she looks kind of good. Let me pull over. So I pulled up on the side of her and I said, excuse you, miss, let me see your license registration.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. It was like,
And guess what?
it was 2 in
I
the
pulled
morning.
over.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was 2 in the morning. She pulled over. I said, oh man, this might be a little easy
I
for you
ain't never
tonight.
lose.
But the ironic thing is, when I pulled over, I didn't know. It was just me running some game, asking for a license registration. I didn't know that until like 4 or 5 months later that she was actually a Florida police officer.
No.
Yeah,
You didn't.
she was a police officer. So I guess that made it funny to her that I
Because
asked
you know
for
he
her.
was messing with you.
Yeah, I knew.
Oh, okay.
I knew.
Yeah,
It was
so-
kind of cute though. So
So we
okay.
asked for her credentials, made it a little funny then when I found she was, because she never told about being a police officer, which made me more attracted to her. Because most cops, they want to brag about being a cop. She never wore a uniform, I never seen her with a uniform, nothing, for months. So that's how I ended up. Then we ended up with these beautiful children.
Awesome. What a
The rest
blessing.
is history.
Yeah, we're
Wow,
going on
been
our
history.
11 year.
11 years,
Anniversary.
July 26th.
Where'd you pop the question?
Oh, it's a restaurant in Philadelphia called Victor's Cafe. If you ever there, it's on 13th and Dickinson.
Okay. You got that?
Victor's Cafe. They're not paying me for this plug, but it's an Italian restaurant where they have artists who walks around the restaurant and sings opera. They sing opera, you know, and we had just came off of a little hiatus. Like I gave her some months to think about what she wanted, what I wanted. And April 30th, the day before her birthday, May the 1st, I called her and said, listen, I want to take you out on a date. I already knew I was going to ask her to marry me. I got there, I took and put the ring inside of the Italian rolls, told the guy to bring it out, and I let her know I don't have a whole lot of bread, but that bread is something special for me. It was a wedding ring.
No, you didn't.
Nah, I looked in there. I mean,
So-
I'm glad it wasn't any kind of cake or anything.
So the
I
guy-
ate the cake. I probably ate the ring, but.
Yeah, he was singing opera to her, and she only
I know you knew what was happening, didn't you? Something's coming.
she had no idea.
I had no idea.
Because at the time I was a player. So for me to ask somebody to marry me, what did you think? You think I was going to ask you to marry me? No.
No, I didn't.
No. So they had to open up the windows and let some air in because she was about to faint.
Over here.
Exactly.
And then what happened was
I
I rushed the process and we got married 2.5 months later.
We did. We had a beautiful wedding.
No,
Almost
we
200
rushed
people.
it. Yeah,
About 2 months.
I
It
rushed
was
it.
amazing.
Our wedding is a wedding that people take years to plan. We did it because it was meant to be.
Yeah,
I didn't want to put it out like people get long engagement. I don't believe in that.
Wow.
You know, and the rest is
He made
history.
seem something he wanted. He wanted it quick.
That is cool. So you guys, it was here in Jersey where you popped the question?
No, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
We got married
We
in
got
Jersey.
married.
Okay,
We got
okay.
married like about 20 minutes down the road.
We had
from here.
married
Oh my
palace.
gosh! Wow. Well, it's funny. It's cool that you guys are talking about that because, see, I've never been to this side of the world. I've always stayed in Texas or gone to
Okay.
the west side. So
Okay.
when I met Ray and everything, and he found out what I did, and I offered to donate the awards and donate this and donate that, I did because I love the boxing, and I just did it. He called me. He wanted some jackets. Hey, I want to order jackets. I said, who are you? Who's this? I'm the Hall of Famer. Ray. I'm Jay Torres. I'm a coach, boxer. And I'd love to do this for you. You don't have to pay me nothing, Ray. I'll do it. And we started there. And I asked him, what else do you need, Ray? What else do you do?
You've been here for 3 years with me?
I've been here for 2 years. So
Okay.
I revamped their entire social media. I revamped their website. You know, I've got, and I've worked. I'm the one that did. So I've had your picture on my computer screen, and you got to understand, man. You know, it was an honor for me to be able to be working with graphics that had John's picture, all the inductees from 2017. So, you know, this is our second year back. So the first year I came here, I was in love. I was in love with the people. I was in love with the beaches. I was in love with the scenery.
Right.
So this year, I popped the question on Jersey Shore
Yeah,
on Saturday morning
congratulations.
with my family here
That's
this
great.
time. So I flew everybody here for the Hall of Fame,
That's special.
my team and my parents and my kids. And, you know, I proposed to my
Actually, this
wife.
year almost faint.
Actually, she almost knocked me out. Yeah, but thank you guys so
What part
much.
of Texas you from?
I am from Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
I was born in Lubbock, but I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
I was in the Air Force, so I was in San Antonio at Lackland Air Force Base, and I went to Wichita Falls, Texas. So I've been to Texas, one of the weirdest states in the world.
It is the weird.
I got to Texas the first day the sun was shining.
Yeah.
3 minutes later, it was pitch black, and it was balls coming out the sky this big of ice.
Oh yeah.
Hell, I never saw it. It wasn't here, but in Philly we didn't have that. So that was amazing. So now they take us to the Air Force Base, and I see these things running across the field. I'm like, what the heck is that? It was a rabbit, like 6 feet tall. They were jackrabbits.
It was jackrabbits.
I've never, because here we got bunnies. We got little fat bunnies with little white tails. They had
Yeah.
jackrabbits, and I said, I want to go back home. Texas is one of the scariest places I've ever been. So that's my story about Texas.
Texas is
I
weird.
love Texas, but it's weird.
No, and I was taken back by Jersey. I've never seen the ocean. I've never been so close to yeah. So I mean, I'm telling you, I'm in love with Jersey. Forever drawn to it now. Now I'm gonna be, and we're looking for real estate here now. So it's gonna be all good.
It's a good neighbor.
You bet. I'm gonna be a resident out here one day. Thank you so much,
Thank you
guys.
for everything, man.
You too, guys.
For the
Thank
Ministry
you.
Boxing Gloves, thank you for everything.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
And
You're
we're
welcome.
definitely gonna order the jerseys online.
You will. Okay, I
You
got
can
you.
have my son.
Yes, sir. Okay, we'll see you.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Keep it up.
I heard